Hello, good morning. We're back. Another plan with me. It's March. It's actually March 2nd. I'm a little late, but not too late, so it's totally fine. Hi, my name is Karina. If you're new here, welcome. I like to do these plan with me's to hold myself accountable every single month, to remind myself of my goals, what my trajectory is, what my focus is, and also when I look back at it, it's just like a full timeline of all of my goals and my progress. And I'm a very nostalgic person. I love nostalgia and I like to look back and reflect and just see where I was and how far I've come. So this digital footprint is really important for me. I use Notion as a monthly overview, a monthly goal, tracking all of my YouTube stuff, my YouTube videos. It's where I'm practicing how to script and what I want to incorporate in storytelling. And then so just like bigger projects like that. And then I use Google Calendar as a monthly as well planner, but also a weekly planner. And then I've gotten back into my daily planner, writing things in, because for to-dos, it's just so much easier for me to write things down, and then I remember things a little bit better too. And instead of having to like log into my computer, go to my Notion, go to my Google Calendar, it's easier. Sometimes I just don't want to be on my phone. I want to bring down my screen time on my phone from 4 hours to like 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like anyways, again, my name is Karina. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to hold yourself accountable and learn with me as we go ahead, subscribe. I just did a video on Google Calendar and how I use my Google Calendar. I also have set my mental health as a priority. A lot of the tracking that I do on Google Calendar isn't just appointments and things that I have to do in that day, but it is also my feelings. Like, I have been diagnosed with PTSD and PMDD, so I like to track all of the waves that come through, and especially during my menstrual cycle, I want to see the patterns and make sure that I am doing all that I can to sustain a healthy cycle and also manage through those days, because let me tell you, they're rough. They're real rough. They're real hard. So it's been good for me to hold myself accountable, to track things and what have you. So that's how I personally use my Notion and my Google Calendar. Everybody is different. A lot of people I know use it strictly for business. I'm on a different kind of journey. You know, I'm on a wellness journey and my mental health journey, understanding myself and everything. So that's a little about me. Please do tell me about yourself in the comments below. Okay, very quickly here, I do only have about 20 minutes to do this. I do have to get to work very, very soon. So we are in our Notion. So really quickly to recap, as per usual, my reflections I'm going to do on my own, and I haven't actually done them, so I'm going to do them on my own. I do still want to trust myself, and I want to acknowledge, I have been acknowledging my emotions so much better. So I want one more month of reminders here. You'll see that in my March monthly. Scrolling down here, we have our goals. And let me just tell you, first, let me preface, February was hard, was very difficult. The last few weeks were very, very difficult, but we're still alive. We're still managing. Yay! On a personal level, like the last 2 months, I've been about $500 to $600 short on my bills. I took out a lot from my savings and now I pretty much have zero savings. So the job search continues. Luckily, in the month of February, I did have 2 interviews. I don't know. So again, this is just a reminder. Please subscribe. Let's get this ball rolling here. I need some cash flow. That's it. I'm asking. Also, I am still in the market of working for social media, anything. I have a lot of skill sets, and hit me up. My email is in the description if you want to work with me. My goals this month, I did have 2 do nothing days. If anything, I had a little bit more. Even in those do nothing days though, I still did like my laundry or picked up my room. So I did small little things that I knew I had the bandwidth for. But at the end of the day, I stayed in bed for some time. I did do my 4 videos here. Yay! That Google Calendar video I did upload on literally the last day of February, February 28th. So that's up. Go check it out if you want a few tips and tricks or just any validity in just the way that you are using your Google Calendar. I'm a big, big believer, advocate for it's your calendar. It's your life. Do what you need to do for yourself, you know? Here, I'm also very happy about. I shared a lot with my friends. I reached out to my support system, to my community on very difficult days, so they heard a lot about me. They heard a lot this month, which I think is a wonderful, beautiful thing. Because in comparison, let me tell you, I'm a volt. I don't say anything. Here, my yoga stretches, I did do at least 2 times a week. I felt so much better about that. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna say no to this one. I did pick up my walking and my running more, at least for the very last like 2.5 weeks when I needed it the most. I'll try and be more consistent with that this month as well. My books. I finished Perks of Being a Wallflower and I started The Creative Act. So I'm about 60 pages into The Creative Act. It's a pretty easy read. Again, I'm rereading it because the first copy I gave to my little brother. I only got about 100 pages in. I was like halfway, I think. And then I'm hopefully, I will be able to finish The Creative Act. You guys are actually sitting on top of my book. I will hopefully finish The Creative Act and like mid-March, and then I'll be able to start with The Body Keeps the Score. Am I up for that challenge? I think so. I'm a little apprehensive about it because the first time that I read The Body Keeps the Score, you know, I kind of spiraled out just a little bit. It kind of triggered a lot. It triggered a lot. That's it. This time I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm more knowledgeable on my own life and everything. So if you're new here, I am planning to do a no book buying this year. Except for one book. I'm still thinking The Creative Act, or not, The Artist's Way. Sorry, it's called The Artist's Way. And I'm thinking about purchasing that. I'll see. But my big goal this year is to reread my bookshelf. And these guys are in the lineup. And I still plan to do a video about the books that I want to read this year. So if you want to see that, subscribe, follow along. Let's keep in touch. Let's be friends. And down here, play the clarinet 2 times a month. I didn't do it. I thought about it so many times and I just didn't work up. And you know what? What was interesting is that I thought about playing my clarinet the most when I was sad. But when I was the most sad, I had no energy. I'm gonna listen to that though. I think that actually, if that's the case and I try to play the clarinet whenever I'm sad, I'm gonna be playing that clarinet every single day, every single month. We'll see how March goes here. Under the tab of projects and to-dos, I am still, you know, I'm gonna mark this one here because I feel like I've been more vulnerable in my videos as well. And I haven't done any of these 3 here. Principal role, I am still on the lookout. If you watched my last, one of my last videos, I did a productive day in my life and I got the opportunity to do an in-person callback, which I hadn't done in a very long time or hadn't done at all for a commercial role. Alas, I never heard back. Oh, it breaks my heart, but I know it's possible. It gave me hope. So anyways, that is still here on my goals. Jumping into Google Calendar, February looked like this. If you have been following me on these, you would know that my red ones like this here are for my wins, but I'm kind of changing that into the times that I am feeling unwell, I guess. So I don't know what I have to do, but I know that the change that's happening right now is beneficial to me because, again, I want to keep track of all of my mental symptoms, my mental health symptoms. but I don't know what to like title them and stuff. Down here you'll see that this was a really tough week here, and I wanted to track my symptoms. Again, my physical symptoms. I've been dreaming a lot, y'all. Like, I've been really stressed the last 2 weeks, and I've been dreaming, and I don't do that often. I mean, I get it. We all dream, we all have dreams, but we just never remember them. But these dreams have been vivid. Now, if I can just harness that energy and make them into beautiful dreams so that I can manifest my dream life, i.e., a job that'll pay me at least $800 more so that I don't have to ask for support with my like family and stuff. Granted, it's been helpful in that I am using my voice and asking for help, which is something new. Anyways, okay. I digress. This is February. This is what it looks like, and you can see just the changes that I'm doing for my own tracking. That was my point. That was my point. I only did one acting gig this month. I did enjoy it. It was very, very fun. It was a really good set. I loved it. I just would love more, you know? If I can get more opportunities, background roles, commercials, hopefully that'll cover those $600 that I need for the month. Alrighty, let's go into March. I want to get into writing, like actually writing my script. So I feel like if I see this, I need to make it a habit to go into my Notion calendar so I can actually visually look at this. But hopefully it'll get me to start typing away and writing something. I don't know. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous to write. But it's good. It's needed. It's needed, especially in this climate. I put in a little like plant emoji just to remind myself to grow, just to keep on growing, because if I'm being honest, that's all I want in life. I just want to learn and grow and progress and look back and see, oh my gosh, I've progressed so much. That's all I want. That's all I want. So as per usual, I will do those reflections at the end of the month. Obviously, we know that I didn't. For this month. Hopefully this video goes up either tomorrow or Tuesday, so then I can click off the first video of March. I'm really happy with the fact that I have been, oh my gosh, we didn't even go into YouTube. I'm really happy with my achievements in being able to do a video a week, doing 4 videos a month. Hopefully I can get those reps in a little bit more, but my next goal is to help my thumbnails, to get my thumbnails at a good place. I feel like that is something that still needs a little help there. Here is my content calendar for February. I forgot to show this, and I did do 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. I did 2 vlog style videos. So here's that productive day in my life. And then I went to a concert alone for the first time. So I titled that one Solo Date in My 30s. That day I actually had a commercial shoot, and then we got out early in time, and then I went to Hollywood and went to my concert. It was fun. It was fun. And it's a really short video too, so you can check that one out as well if you want. And then the most recent one on Friday, Friday, I uploaded the Organize Your Life with Google Calendar. So for March, I'm gonna change this theme. No more reminders, but I think I'm gonna change it to focus. Just really get in there, focus. It's so hard because with PMDD, like I am expecting that week to be very difficult, so I really need to readjust my routines and stuff. So I'll think about that this month. Actually, let's make that a goal. So continue coping. I'm gonna keep this all the same. 2 do nothing days, 4 videos a month. My coping skills, I still want to do that. I can take away perks of being a wallflower now. And creative act and the body keeps the score will still stay up there. Play the clarinet 2 times a month. when I'm sad. I'm just gonna add a little reminder for myself there. And I want to add one more coping skill here in relation to the PMDD week. PMDD. Okay, I'm reworking that. That's just a little reminder for me, because my idea is that maybe during that week I just get to my thoughts. I allow my thoughts to just go. I've been judging myself on my thoughts, and I've been judging myself a lot with my actions and if I'm like not being productive enough. But I know that that week, let me actually write, don't be productive, write your thoughts. And see what happens with that. I just want to write my thoughts, no judgment, work on that. And I'm including that under my coping skills, because I feel like that'll be something good there. My projects, find a job on here. I don't know. It just like find a social media. Nope. Let me do something more specific. Find a remote job in social media. That's it. That's what I want. Remote job, because I get real sad, but I can still work a little bit, but I just can't do that in public. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is March monthly goals. Let's go into March Google Calendar. All of my bills. And oh, look at that. We're gonna spring forward, y'all. Next week, change those clocks. Don't miss the work. Change them clocks. It's pretty light. I actually don't have anything planned for March except for finding a job. That's my focus. And oh, wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck. It's been rough. It's been real rough. And then for content here, it's still a little out of whack, but here we have March plan with me. That's today's video. And I did actually film my job search and what I've been doing, like how I've created my portfolio for social media work, and I've been documenting that. So I want to do one of those videos next, but I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it just yet. I also want to try a new video, like a video essay, like one of those talking heads, because truthfully, I'm very passionate about a lot of things, but I get very insecure about my words, and sometimes I lose track. But right now I'm really focused, so maybe if I take like 1 week to edit videos, to film videos, so that I am focused and able to articulate exactly what I want. And then on the days of my PMDD, I could probably spend that time just editing in bed, in the comfort of my home, you know? Like that's the kind of routine that I'm trying to figure out. How to work with myself to the best of my abilities. So anyways, I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of hopefulness for March. I do still think though a lot of my like Google Calendar, Notion, like planning videos do better. My vlog style videos don't get a lot of traction. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to show before my camera runs low here. Let's quickly do a little tracking. In the month of February, I got 45.1 watch hours. And that I think is really cool. So I was tracking my subscribers, but I think shifting gears and changing it to watch time and like impressions and stuff will probably give me better insight as to what's working and what's not working. So we had 45 with 1. And my subscribers ended at 447. My goal was still to get, camera cut me off. In the month of February, I gained 5 new subscribers. Woo! My goal was to hit 450. That's okay. I actually ended up losing 2 subscribers, so that was cool, I guess. I don't know. But like I was saying, I wanted to shift gears into tracking my watch time and my impressions because that would give me better insight as to what's working and what's not working. And I noticed, so I uploaded a video on my Bagoo collection, which I love Bagoo. So I wanted to do like a huge like lifetime collection haul kind of video. And that one still keeps getting views. Here, just in the last 2 days, it's still getting 16 views, and roughly it'll get about 20. So what I did with this one was make sure that it was a searchable video. And at first, like, it really didn't get a lot of traction, which was fine, but I was still hopeful that it would get a lot more later because I know that that's kind of how YouTube works. If you do proper search engine optimization, it will later gain traction. So it's gained over 600 views now, which here you'll see it's more than my typical 300, 100 views. And it's all because of that search. And this is also one of my higher retention videos too. And I'm hopeful, like with that kind of knowledge, I tried to do it again, but with something else that I love, my Google Calendar. And that one now is also gaining a bit of traction. And with this highlighted here, the gray area, that's your typical, that's what it looks like, your own traction. So right now it's a little bit higher than normal, which is nice. And then again, my watch time is almost an hour more. And then here you can again see that my search, it's searchable right now. And it's been something that people are looking for, which now for the next one, I do want to make a new video on Google Calendar, but make it a little bit tighter and less rambly and make it so that someone really learns something, just like make it to the point. This one was a little talky and I feel like I can make it better for next time is basically what I'm saying. But we'll see. This has only been about 2 days. I only uploaded it on Friday. And yeah, that's what I've been learning with YouTube analytics there too. So that's been fun. That's been really cool to see. December, so February and December have been looking pretty much the same. I didn't do it for January. I should. Okay, that's all I have. I feel like I talked very fast this go around. Thank you again for being here. I hope that this is also a reminder to you that you're doing great. And if some of the goals you don't meet, you can roll over to the next month because, you know, we still have 9 more months of the year, and a baby is made in 9 months. You know what I mean? That's kind of a long time. There's a lot that happens. I think a lot about, I'm digressing here. If you want to click off, totally fine. But I think a lot about how butterflies become butterflies through their cocoon, but in the chrysalis, I think that's what it's called, in the chrysalis phase, it's like a gnarly ass time, you know? Like you're changing everything. And then I think about it in the same way as like, I've never had a baby, I've never been pregnant, but I can imagine that that's also something that is very gnarly. Your whole body changes as a person with a uterus who can bear children. Like that is intense. And so then I think about how I can always take that same duration and also go through all that change. While it's not internally, it probably is too, actually, because on a personal level, if you're changing and working on your mental health, that's a very internal and like gnarly time. I guess what I'm saying is I relate in a very different way. I relate. Okay. If you're still here, thank you so much. And on that note, I need to go to work now so I can make it on time. and I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you. Please let me know your goals for this month. What books are you reading? Let me know that. I already told you mine, The Creative Act, and then I'll move into The Body Keeps the Score. Eventually, I'll read The Bell Jar. I always get to the same part and then I just cut it off. So hopefully if you're back, if you subscribe and you come back for April's monthly planning, hopefully I have played my clarinet twice. Hopefully. And hopefully, hopefully I have a new job, or at least another job that is remote and is with social media. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all there. I've talked enough, and again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful morning. If you don't, that's okay. I hope you just have a day and you got through it and it's totally good. Okay, I love you. Bye.